What's up, guys? When I tell you the phrase, man, that was a great commercial, you'd probably think I'm talking about Puppy Monkey Baby.
Puppy, monkey, baby.
As traumatizing as that was, though, it wasn't a great commercial, and after I show you this one by Gatorade, you're gonna think that way about every other commercial ever made. Even the one where Kobe wants more.
How much more successful do you want me to be?
More records.
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
You're welcome.
Before I do show you the greatest commercial ever made, though, I have to educate you on the contents of it, because unless you like sports, this means nothing. So if you grew up watching sports, whether that be hockey, tennis, fucking cricket, whatever, you know about great sports moments. Someone who likes golf most likely knows that Dan Marino was a great QB, just like someone who watches football knows players like Wayne Gretzky and so on and so on and so on. That doesn't mean we know the ins and outs of the sports, but we respect greatness. Now when it comes to great sports moments, only the top 3 leagues have highlight reels you can make movies on, which are the NBA, MLB, and the NFL. I'm sorry, NHL and MLS and any other league, but shutting out your opponent while at the same time getting shut out but still coming out victorious is not the makings for a great sports moment. It's a great moment for your sport in particular, but I'm talking about ones that don't involve people dying.
At 16 minutes past 3, the first ambulance arrived pitchside, but that was already too late for 96 fans.
But that's where these guys come in, whether it be an interception at the goal line, a walk-off home run, or a game winner to tie the series.
Gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James!
There are plenty of highlights to go around, and because of that, Gatorade saw the perfect opportunity to make a brilliant commercial that no one would appreciate until I dissect every second of it. Not really. So real quick, so I don't forget, this commercial focuses on 3 plays: the shot by Michael Jordan, the flip by Derek Jeter, and the catch by Joe Montana. If you don't know what those are, and I just showed them, but basically Michael Jordan hits a game winner in Cleveland to advance in the playoffs, Derek Jeter does a flip pass to his catcher to get Giambi tagged out, and Joe Montana throws a game-winning touchdown pass to Dwight Clark. Now you can tell by the footage that these clips are old, not how young kids think being 25 is old, but like in the new standard of what people think old is today. Like when these happened, you couldn't just go onto YouTube an hour later to find a full breakdown of everyone's movement and how since the pitcher threw a 90-mile-per-hour fastball, we're gonna have another 9/11. If it was Wednesday and you wanted to know what happened Sunday night, get ready to read a long-ass article or hope your friend can remember more than just that one really cool play that doesn't really tell you how anybody won the game. It was just you watched it, waited for SportsCenter to give you the highlights the next day, and you moved on. And because we didn't have those resources at the time, here's where Gatorade comes into the picture and is like, alright guys, we need to mindfuck sports fans nationwide. How do we do it? And here's where one of their marketing people, who I hope is living lavish right now, said, what if Jordan missed the shot and Giambi wasn't tagged out and Dwight Clark didn't make the catch? And then after, we can tell them that Gatorade would have made them more prepared and then show the real clips. And everyone in the meeting room was like, what the fuck? Did he just say Jordan misses the shot? Because he didn't. Try holding that in until you finish your sentence. But after some further explanation about exactly what they meant, this man or woman proceeded to make a commercial that was nothing less than astonishing. I'm gonna stop talking and let you see it, and then educate you on the contents.
Here's Michael at the foul line. He shoots over Elo. No good. Michael misses. Cleveland win. They're waving Giambi around.
If you're a fraction off,
Safe at home.
it can change everything. On the field and in the lab, where Gatorade scientists test and retest athletes, so we know exactly what their bodies demand. Precision counts. Out there.
Jeter hits him. Bulls win. Bulls win. Yeah.
And in here.
Did you guys see that? They had 3 identical shots of game-winning moments and said, nope, not today, not on our electrolyte-powered watch. Can you imagine what a Bulls or Yankees fan felt when they first saw this for the first time? They probably shit their pants, and rightfully so. This is like having the first person to get those trick birthday candles that never go out on their cake. They're like, is this really happening? I blew them shits out twice. Mom, did you get the right fucking candles, you idiot? Like, if you guys aren't as amazed as I was when I saw this, you're probably a fucking robot and have seen it all. Do you realize this is like making a commercial today where Santonio Holmes doesn't make the catch to win the Super Bowl? Or the Devils don't beat the Stars in overtime? Or fucking Tom Brady's never born.
I'm not going anywhere.
And not only that, but replace all their camera technology with that of stuff used 15 years ago and still be able to get the shot like you went to some parallel universe where it never happened. Like, these are 3 moments that sports fans remember vividly, and they mind fucked us all. First off, they have to get the archived footage, which I guess if you're Gatorade, that's not really that hard. But I doubt next to the great sports moments, they have the exact opposite things happening right next to them. Like, oh, you're looking for the clip of Jordan when he misses the dunk from the free throw line? Oh yeah, we keep that right here next to where he makes it to remind him how much of a failure he is. Like, aside from the Derek Jeter clip, the other 2 are basically at the same exact angle on the same exact part of the field. And I know there are cameras everywhere, but what are the chances you do something twice and that second time being the one that cements your place in sports history? And like I said, when this came out, we couldn't just go onto YouTube and find the real clip of Giambi getting tagged out. We had to sit there and ponder life because Gatorade was fucking with us. But obviously, in the end, they did play the real clips, bringing us back to some level of reality because we were still wondering how the fuck they got those other clips in the first place. Like, for being a Gatorade commercial that didn't air during any significant TV event like the Super Bowl, this was some top-notch camera trickery. That's like recreating the Immaculate Reception with the same shitty quality, but he drops the ball. And don't even try to tell me, oh, but in Hot Tub Time Machine, when they were showing the drive with John Elway, the guy drops the ball. Yeah, and when the announcer is talking, he says John Elway is going for a pass, but then they show some guy in a fucking Nebraska uniform catching it. They didn't even use the right helmet. But aside from all those remakes, I finally found the answer I was looking for. So this all happened by accident. I was trying to look for the video to download when I clicked on Google Images, and I came across this random ass Gatorade vlog from 2000 and fuck, I don't know. But it's basically a Gatorade vlog, and this picture led me to a post where this guy posted other pictures of the behind the scenes from when they were filming the commercial, even a Q&A with the guy who made the commercial, talking about how they got the announcer to record himself saying Jordan missed and all that. Like, I know it was just green screen and all that, but it was more so how good the fake footage was. Like, unless you were some fucking wild Gatorade fanatic going on Gatorade blog posts, you were in the dark just like me. And what's funny is that nobody seemed to care back then because these comments are just weird as shit. Pot should not be decriminalized. Males should be allowed to go shirtless at home only, or vary with places for other persuasive speech topic. What? Premarital sex is not wrong. Someone literally deciphered what was at the time Gatorade's Rubik's Cube and nobody gave a shit. It doesn't matter though, because this guy's probably at Harvard teaching people how to fucking levitate and shit. He's just that smart. Kudos to you, sir. You deserve it. But that's it, guys. If you don't think this commercial was the greatest one ever made, considering the time it came out and how much it mindfucked sports fans, then this foam finger's for you, buddy. Peace. Had to let my cat out the room.
On Christmas, I'm building with wise men. Round a burning bush. On eBay pushing. How much can I get for Reggie Bush's Heisman?